Hi, my name is Theo. I'm just here to keep it simple and make a short story how we help our customers to adopt and consume the advanced technologies in a more easier way. I'm not trying to make it more fancier or complicated than this, but so we are Infor. We are an industry cloud complete company, so we develop and deliver a multi-tenant ERP software solution, a full-blown solution. But I'm not here to talk about our ERP software. I'm here to tell about our vision, our view, how we are helping our customers to eliminate barriers to adopt those advanced technologies and easier to consume it. And why are we doing that? Oh yeah, this one. So we've conducted a global study end of last year across more than 3,000 organizations, surveying business leaders, C-executives, software users across 7 industries, and about 74% of them mentioned that the most value can be gained by adopting advanced technology. But the difficult part is they are facing barriers in getting started. To successfully adopt those advanced technology. One, they frequently say they don't know where to start. Companies might not have the right resources or begin the knowledge to know where to begin the process of analyzing their business operations, where to focus. Or they think, it's quite difficult, this advanced, complex technology landscape, I don't understand it. Or thirdly, many businesses struggle with, I don't have the talent or the skill set to adopt and consume those advanced technologies. Especially we are here at a manufacturing fair, so what we do, we manufacture cool stuff, but IT is something else. So what do we do then? At Infor, like I said, we've developed software. We got an industry-specific software for every industry, like automotive, manufacturing, aerospace, defense. Everything is built upon a modern cloud platform using the AWS services, and therefore we're also as a partner of AWS. In that modern cloud platform, we also created and leverage all the cool stuff, the advanced technology. Think of RPA, of course the AI, process mining. But with all the technologies, we've noticed, and in our global studies, that customers cannot easily adopt those technologies. So what we've done as Infor is we created a package upon that. So what do? We created so-called the Value Plus solutions. Value Plus solutions are, what we do is take the technologies, take the solutions, create them together and create pre-configured solutions per industry for our customers already. Think of it's already there, ready to use. And with that solution, you'll be able to diagnose where to start to gain efficiencies, how to automate it, and eventually how to optimize it. Let me run you through the process. It starts with able to diagnose. So the solution includes, we call it process mining. It gives you insight in your business processes. Specifically, it lets you drill down very precise in your business processes, operational processes, to explore how you're actually executing your processes. And therefore you can see how things are done, but you also can see your non-conforming variance. So in other words, what is going different from the process what we have established? And thirdly, you can identify your bottlenecks. You can see in your business process what is taking so long. All using the process mining solution, what's in our software solution. By getting all of these insight, you now know which improvement needs and where it needs to be happening. Let me take an example, just to get more insight and more feeling about this process mining. Let's take an end-to-end use case. In this case, a procure to pay. Let me walk you through it. So it's a procure to pay has multiple steps, from request, source, receive. You've got to process the invoice and eventually you need to pay it. Each step can encounter a challenge. Think of incomplete purchase requisition, off-contract purchases. And all those challenges can be, but process mining, it gives you insight in those challenges with actual facts, actual numbers. Think of the percentage of purchases made from non-contract suppliers. Hey, that's strange, because the normal process, what you want, is to purchase only with contracted suppliers. Or, let's say, the number of suppliers missing the delivery times. It just gives you actual insight with your own data where your problem is. And when you know when you identify where you can gain efficiency, you can now try to solve it or optimize it. And there's the purple boxes below. So we've got that pre-packaged solutions already per industry. Automate invoice processing, monitor vendor compliance checks, vendor performance insight, and centralized buying advanced workspaces. So we now are able to diagnose with a process mining tool. The next thing is you want to automate stuff. Automate what you've just diagnosed, your process inefficiencies. And what we've done, we've got the technology, what we already got in our solution. We made it a value plus solution. And we've created solution in three, let's say, themes. Three themes what make automation, which make those improvements. Each of those leverage RPA and AI technologies. First, think of enterprise automation. That automates processes, which removes all the manual tasks for operational efficiencies. The second part is value insights. Insights which uses AI to generate analytics and reporting to facilitate decision making. Those are actual reports are already pre-built, already using the AI technologies. And the third one is the advanced workspaces, which is role-based, where we get information per user, all the action what is being needed, put it in one place and help the employees to gain more efficient in their work. Those pre-packaged solutions are defined as value plus, and it's ready and pre-configured for our customers already. So it's easier to actually adopt those technologies what you hear out here. Let me take an example. But automation, how does it work? So this is a typical workflow, what we've used in our community, a customer community. It's a customer vendor activation. And we've noticed with our customers that it's most likely it's a manual process where we need to onboard a customer and activate it in a system. And we've noticed that, one, it's not visible, that process. It's often a manual process. It's somewhere on a desk from one of their employees. I see somebody nodding, hey, I recognize this problem. So you don't have an insight where it is. So we notice it sometimes takes 1 until 2 weeks before it's being settled, that the customer and vendor is being activated in your system and you can actually do business. It's manual, so it's also error prone. So what we are doing, you see those manual tags between the purple brackets. We take the technology, what's in there already. We've got RPA. We use RPA to capture the data to inject it in our ERP and verify it, create the new vendor, create the new customer in the ERP. We leverage the AI, which is already embedded, to onboard it. Now it's suddenly a visible process and it can be done in hours or even less. That's just an easy to understand example how we leverage RPA and AI to onboard a customer, which saves time, but it's also less error prone. It always works, also during the night. And doing exactly conform the process what we've established up front. The next phase, so we are able to automate it with pre-configured, pre-packaged solutions. And now it's time to optimize. How do we optimize? Leverage Gen AI. Leverage Gen AI, what is in our solution. So we all know Gen AI. What can it do? It actually can write. It writes minutes, it writes your manual, it writes your product description in a click of a button. But not only in click of a button, it also translate in multiple language, in any language what you want, embedded in your ERP. It can summarize your emails, summarize your contract, summarize your projects. It even can analyze your contracts and therefore set out actions what you need to do. And finally, of course, what I just mentioned, translate it. That's like how we use Gen AI in a prepackaged solution to, let's say, help our customers to adopt those advanced technologies. Because we know the technology is out there, it's working, but how do we adopt it in our business processes? I'm going to skip that. But let's talk about then, hey, does it work? I can say, yes, it's working. We are helping our customers already with this prepackaged solution, our Value Plus solution. We've got a customer in the US which is already reducing with 50% of their cost of expedite shipping cost by using process mining. With process mining, they could identify how they're lagging behind with the benchmark in the market in their standard processes. Another example, a company in the US, they achieved 95% of productivity gain, and it was implemented within 7 days with approved delivery. What happened there? Normally they receive the product, they receive the paper. It needs to be manually inputted in their ERP system, need to be confirmed and sent back to the customer. What we've done there with a prepackaged solution, we have set out with RPA, Gen AI, to read out the form, inject it, and send out a confirmation directly to our client. Another example of how this helps our customer, it's GMM Faultler. They got 800,000 items in an item master, and they want to update it. They want to keep all the duplicate data out of that. Normally it's a very manual task. They calculated they need at least one person who do that for a significant amount of time to update the complete item master. But by using our software, by using the advanced technology, in this case Gen AI, they can reduce the time of updating all their item masters for all the products, cleanse it, remove the duplicate, all with Gen AI, reducing a significant amount of time. It's been said by them, around 7 years in time reduction, but also a reduction of cost saving. So these are actual clients. We've got more clients. We are more willing to share with you in the booth next to here on the AWS stand. But I'm glad you can hear what I'm sharing with you about our solution prepackaged, but maybe we're not very familiar, you're not all familiar with Infor at all. But so we as Infor created a pre-packaged solution, the Value Plus solution, which is able to diagnose business process, to optimize this in the end also to, automate it and to optimize it, where you can easily be more future ready, easy to consume, and to realize value. And what I'm trying to say is, okay, who are you guys? We are Infor. We are an industry cloud complete solution, industry-specific cloud solution provider. And we provide a solution, and we've tried to make it in a diagram as easy as possible, which we are not succeeding in this way. But we got a industry-specific cloud suite on a modern technology platform, and it's very user experience focused. But put it more easily and easy to consume, we got a cloud suite, and we got in the middle a pre-packaged package to help our customers to consume those technologies. That's the idea. We need to help our customers to adopt the technology to gain value and realize value for them. We are Infor. We do have many customers around the globe, US based. These are just the numbers. 3.3 billion revenue, over 18,000 customers, but don't believe what I'm saying. Just look at what other people are saying. I would like to thank you for your attention. If they got any questions, please address them to me or walk. We're at the booth next to the stand here. And I would like to finalize them. Thank you very much for your attention.